Today is Mother's Day. For those of you whom are alive and have a mother, you don't know how lucky you are. I want to send a rose to all those mothers that are missing, that are in heaven. I just welcome my friend Willis Lavarity. I was at his mother's funeral yesterday, and I welcome him into a great fraternity called the Motherless Club. And it's a great place to be when you lie your mother in the grave and you've done all that you can. There's nothing to be said. You shed not a tear. All you do is smile when you think of all those beautiful moments that you spent together. And it's especially good if you know that your mother has died in Christ and she shall rise again. As assurance of hope that if you live the life that your mother lived, serving, acting, looking Christ-like, not talking it like most people, but living to go to a better place, that one day that you will be joining her in the sweet by and by. So I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in North Abaco, and for all of y'all that lost your mother during and after Hurricane Dorian. I hope that your mother is in a better place and you are at ease knowing that she lived a happy life while on earth. I got so many memories, so much good memories of my upbringing. It's hard to put into words. Just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the good folks. And Happy Mother's Day for those of you that still have a mother that you appreciate and you cherish. I ain't saying Happy Mother's Day to those girls that have their mother as a babysitter and as a cash cow. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying Happy Mother's Day to y'all. I'm saying Happy Mother's Day to those who relish and cherish the love of a mother, and to cherish the sacrifice that your mother made to get you here. And hopefully that you have learned something from her, and you could roll up your sleeve and someday your kids could appreciate the love, the sacrifice that you give to them. So all the good mothers and the ones that remain, especially my birthplace of Dundestown. Wow, we ain't got too many older people remaining today. And all the ones I start to call names, I'm gonna get in trouble. And the mothers that remain in Dundestown. The first mother that we lost, I can see her smile now. Modena, she was the eldest lady in Dundestown. Minutes after the hurricane blew through, she was lost at sea. And I know that her loved ones remember her dearly, like I remember my mother after Hurricane Dorian. One thing that I am eternally grateful to and grateful for, if there is anything good to come out of Hurricane Dorian, I'm grateful that my mother weren't packed in a trailer like meat behind the clinic for 9 months. That still leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I know it does for the persons that had their mothers, sisters, brothers, uncles, father in that trailer. That 9 months the government of the Bahamas held them hostage. 9 months the leader of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the opposition, none of them felt that it was Brady. This is the most devastating thing to happen in the Bahamas in decades. And just how they left him there for 9 months, they didn't show appreciation by them coming down and saying goodbye with the rest of us that barely survived with our life. That has been the FNM and the PLP since Hurricane Dorian. They haven't cared. They haven't spoke about caring. They haven't showed no way that we are part of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and indeed no way have they shown any remorse. 2 years later, neither one of them could say of anybody that they'd help along the way. Hurricane Dorian was a game changer to show whether or not we are truly our brother's keeper. Sure enough, 9 months later, neither leader of the both parties of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas showed up. Any other leader that had a heart and a soul and love for people, every September 1st in this country, there should have been a moment of silence, maybe a holiday, a day of prayers, but there should be something in this country to remind us of the devastation that Hurricane Dorian have left behind. But the first one, nothing. The second one, probably nothing, because they show that they don't care. To all the mothers in Abaco that are left homeless almost 2 years, for all the mothers that your member of parliament haven't visited and spoke to you and you supported him, to all the family members that voted for my member of parliament for North Abaco and he haven't embraced you 2 years in. Remember him at the poll, and remember that Kai's cares. I am still here, like you, trying to make the best of the bad situation. All the what money they have collected, millions, maybe billions, they have not said anything to you. All the hurricane donation, people sit down in Nassau, they had a convention and collected billions and was promised billions. Today, Abaconians don't know what they collect, nor what they did with the money. All we can say is thank God for the NGOs that are still on the ground and those that stayed on the ground for 18 months when our governments haven't met with us yet. We have 2 ministers, one gone, didn't do nothing, another one present, that in charge of the disaster. Neither one of them has spoken to the Abaconians yet. Yet they are collecting a big salary. Kay Forbes Smith, all the money that she's collected and funnel wherever she wanted to funnel, it didn't benefit Abaconians yet. But still, she's collecting and doing nothing, because we have a nothing government. A government that is being run like a jellyfish without brains. It's one of these Mother's Day message live from Kai on WCAY.